In this video, I'll help you unlock the math skill finding a percentage increase or decrease. Without understanding this, percentage questions always feel unpredictable. I'm going to show you two simple keys, the exact pieces of information you need to make this skill feel easy to learn. I've refined these keys over 10 years of teaching, and they're the ideas I wish someone showed me earlier. In this section, you will learn where a percentage increase problem is seen in the real world and how to answer it. Percentage increase problems is when a real-life quantity is increased or becomes larger by a particular percentage. Let's look at a practical example comparing a new and old light bulb. But here's the problem. Companies use percentages to highlight improvement, so we need today's skill to actually know how much of an improvement it really is. If a company says their new light bulb lasts 25% longer, and the old light bulb lasts 12,000 hours, how do we calculate the real lifespan of the new bulb? Because once you know this skill, you can check any claim yourself. To answer this, let's first understand what does 25% longer really mean. It means the new light bulb lasts the original amount plus an extra 25% of the original time. So let's now find the extra 25% of 12,000 hours. Do you remember how to find a percentage of an amount? We rewrite 25% as a fraction, 25 over 100. And the word of means multiply. So now we calculate 25 over 100 times 12,000. Using a calculator or using equivalent fractions, we get 3,000 hours. Now remember, this is an increase question. So we add it to the original time. 12,000 plus 3,000, we get 15,000. So the new light bulb lasts for 15,000 hours. Please notice how we are setting out our work. Label what you're finding, explain how you're finding it, then clearly show your answer. This becomes extremely important when questions require multiple calculations. But what if I told you that there is a faster method? It saves time, but requires slightly deeper thinking. Look back at what we just did. We took the original 100%, then added 25%. So instead of doing two steps, we could combine them straight away. If we increase something by 25%, we are really finding 100% plus 25%. This is 125% of the original. So now we simply calculate 125 over 100 times 12,000. And once again, we get 15,000 hours. Same answer, less working. So far, we have made quantities bigger using percentage increase, but percentages can also make quantities smaller. In this section, you will learn where a percentage decrease problem is seen in the real world and how to answer it. Percentage decrease problems is when a real-life quantity decreases or becomes smaller by a particular percentage. Imagine you're driving on a road trip. You start with a full tank of fuel, which is 50 litres. But after a long drive, your car uses 40% of its fuel. So here's the question. How much fuel do you actually have left? Because this isn't just maths. This is the difference between reaching your destination or getting stranded on the side of the road. We complete these questions the same as before, but instead of adding the percentage of the amount, we subtract. First, let's find how many litres is 40% of 50. This is the amount lost. We rewrite 40% as a fraction 40 over 100. And the word of means multiply. So we calculate 40 over 100 times 50. Using a calculator, we get 20 litres. Now remember, this is the amount of fuel used, not what was left. So we subtract it from the original amount. 50 minus 20 equals 30 litres. As you can see, the tank starts full, then 40% disappears, and what remains is 30 litres. Now, if you want to attempt this using method 2, this is what it will look like. Same answer, different method. You now know all the key information on this concept. However, can you solve all exam style questions? Watch this next video to master questions easily.